You are still watching Kiona TV, the one, the only, on channel 398 for those who are catching us on Azam TV, and on channel 803 for those who are catching us on digital terrestrial television. We're also available on various social media platforms. We are there on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and not leaving out YouTube. So if you've got anything of interest to Kiona TV that is happening to your community, in your community, feel free to reach out to us as Kiona TV, and we will definitely respond to those messages. And we head straight into the exciting world of sport. And we did promise earlier on, before we went for that ad break, that we are going to be joined in studio. We are joined in studio by the communications and marketing officer representing Highlanders Football Club. And if you know very well, this weekend on Sunday, we are having the Battle of Zimbabwe that's going to be played at the Barberfields Stadium. But before we get into that interview, let's try and focus on what transpired yesterday. So Highlanders Football Club have been working hard ahead of the Sunday's Castle Premier Soccer League game against Dynamos at Barberfields Stadium, as should be expected in a game of this magnitude, which is of importance to both the players and their supporters. This match comes at a time when Highlanders have enjoyed 2 losses in a row as the race for the league title hits up. Let's get to hear what the Highlanders coach had to say during a press briefing that was held yesterday here in Bulawayo.
That they are strong and they have a mentality, a good mentality. This is not hard. So our preparations, they are going well. They are going with the responsibility of playing a derby. We know it. Every one of us knowing it. The 2 defeats is only 2 defeats, could be the first round or could be the 20, but we are still in the top. We are still the team with more points. So if we are increases, the other ones, they should be collapsing. So one more game. We want too much to do a good game. We have players that are training well. Yesterday the session was good, today the session was good. The mentality is a mentality of people that know the responsibilities of the football. These are 2 games between 2 teams sponsored by Sakunda. We need to thank Sakunda by the support that is given to Highlanders, and of course to the support that they are giving to Dynamos, that is one team of Zimbabwe, and they are trying to make the football better here in Zimbabwe. So it's one game that we have responsibility, and we want to do a good match to thank by all the help that Sakunda is giving to us.
Do you have any questions? So the questions will be started.
Coach, from the 2 games that you have played, it seems your strike force seemed to be blunt. Any solutions in sight for the big game?
Que os nossos ataques parecem estar a 0 nos últimos 2 jogos. Temos alguma solução para o próximo jogo?
Nós temos trabalhado e estamos trabalhando nisso. Vocês sabem que aqui o futebol não é feito em golos. Geralmente é 1-0, 2-1, 1-0, 2-1, 2-0. São poucos golos. A nossa equipe não foge à regra, mas estamos trabalhando. Os jogadores não baixam os braços, continuam trabalhando, continuam acreditando. E nós também. E sabemos que mais cedo ou mais tarde os golos vão aparecer. E quiçá domingo.
So, first of all, to answer to your question, I should agree with you, and I don't agree at all. We are not blind. We are doing well. We are preparing. We are with good performance in our eyes. So this is your opinion against our opinion.
And that was the Highlanders coach Baltimore Brito right there during the press briefing that was held at the Highlanders offices yesterday, mainly speaking about the performance of Boso. Mainly when we're looking at their performance in the last two matches, that is match 20 as well as match 21 right there. I did highlight that we are joined in studio by Nozibelo Maphosa. Nozibelo Maphosa is the Communications and Marketing Officer representing Highlanders FC. Good morning, Nozi.
Good morning, Duduzile.
I'm doing well, and yourself?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
All right, so as we start this discussion, let's start off with what transpired yesterday. We saw the Highlanders coach having that press briefing. What are some of the key takeaways from that press briefing?
Okay, I think what I can say is that you did point out that the two previous games, so the Chicken game and the FC Blood9 game, we lost the games. People are aware of that. But then we promised the fans that we'd want to come back this Sunday. Yes, to come back strong this Sunday. Since it's a championship title, it becomes very tough for the players. It's a second leg, and you know that teams have played with each other on the first leg. So now teams they now know each other. They now know each other's strategies. So yes, it's a second leg, and then we're also hoping to come back strong for this game on Sunday. Our fans deserve it.
All right, indeed. I love the fact in which you're saying that our fans deserve it. And you're also stating the fact that this time you're coming in stronger. Nozi, let's zero in on the state of preparedness for Highlanders as they are going to be playing against the Dynamos.
Okay, what I can tell you is that the team is preparing very well. Yeah. And so we accepted that we lost 2 games, but then that's in the past now. So each game, we take each game as it comes. What happens in the previous week is fine. I know that it was a win, it was a lose, it was a draw. It's in the past. Each week is a new week, new challenge. So the team is preparing well.
And then what does a win mean for Highlanders?
This win that we're going to get this weekend, if we get it this weekend, it would be really nice because it's a derby one, and then it comes after 2 losses. Yes, it would be really nice. And you know, it's a birthday of Zimbabwe this weekend. So yes, it means a lot to us, to the players, to the team, and to everyone. Yes.
All right, so let's talk about the fans this time around. I know we've been talking about Highlanders as a team, but let's zero in on the fans because they're also important when it comes to the team that is a Highlanders Football Club. There's a culture or tradition that's there whereby after every 10 minutes, Highlanders fans are supposed to be standing up and then they're supposed to be singing. What's the significance or the importance of this tradition?
Okay, first of all, I would like to say that our fans, they are the 12th men. Yes, and so throughout the season, they've really behind the team. They've given us support. I mean, we are the largest followed club in the country. And so we need them to show up for the club on every other game. And despite of the results that we might have first encountered the previous weekend, but then we really need them to rally behind the club. And so what we're saying is that we usually say, yes, meaning that we really do need our fans to come in their numbers.
All right.
Yes, and so about 10th minute, it's just to motivate the boys, you know, to keep the boys going. And of course, you know, it's singing. It also kind of intimidates the opponent. Yes, so that's the whole purpose of singing at the 10 minutes, yes.
And how has it been like from the time in which it started, this tradition started, up until where Boso is right now?
Okay, like I can tell you, it's something that we started last week,
right.
Our game versus Chicken. But like I can tell you that our stronghold as Highlanders is our fans. And that's one thing that I can tell you. So they come in their numbers and they sing in their numbers. That's one thing that I can tell you. Really, they don't disappoint.
All right.
Yes, so we're hoping for the best foot again this weekend.
All right, quite interesting sentiments right there coming in from Nozibelo Maphosa. Nozibelo Maphosa is the Communications and Marketing Officer representing Highlanders Football Club. So Nozi, as we're having this discussion, let's talk about the ticket fare right there, because there have been a number of sentiments coming in from fans as well as social media users. The fact that this time around fans are expecting to be paying $5 for your ordinary ticket, and for your VIP it's $10, and then for your VVIP it's $15. Your take on that?
Unfortunately, I'm not able to comment on that because this is not our home match, and then so we don't determine the prices.
All right.
Yes, we are just being hosted by Dynamos, though it's at home, but then it's not our home game. So yes, we don't determine all that.
All right.
It's between PSL and Dynamos.
All right, quite an interesting response right there. And Nozi, let's zero in on the issue to do with the fact that this time around Highlanders is playing away, but it's something that's quite fascinating because this time around Dynamos gets to play home at Barbourfield Stadium. What does it mean for a team such as Highlanders to be playing at Barbourfield Stadium away?
I think it's an away from home match.
Yeah.
Yes. So it gives the players a comfort that they are playing at home, but then still they have to fight. They have to come. They have to come to the game. They have to fight, though they are playing at home. But then it also means that they are playing in front of their fans. So they actually have to display a good football for their fans. But then also it's also comforting that they're going to have the biggest support.
All right.
Yes, but then it also means that they have to give something to the supporters.
All right.
Guarantee, yes.
All right. In terms of their fans and supporters, what are some of the initiatives that are happening online to rally fans to this big match that is going to be played on Sunday?
We are hoping to have a competition.
All right.
Yes, but then it's something that we're still trying to work on with my team.
Okay, so what's the competition about? Or it's something that's still
we're still trying to work on it, yes.
All
but
right.
then we'll definitely post something today.
By the end of today?
Yes, before day.
You're not sharing
end.
anything, even just a snippet into what it is
no,
all about?
It's too raw. We're still cooking it.
It's too
We're still cooking it, yes.
You're being unfair,
Yes.
Nozi.
No.
I know I'm putting you on the spotlight.
No, I know, but then people can just, look out for, watch out on our Facebook platform and Twitter, yes.
All right.
Before day end, would have dropped something.
Oh, wow.
Definitely,
That is
yes.
quite fascinating and interesting right there coming in from Nozibelo Maphosa. So, Nozi, what are your predictions when it comes to the match that is going to be played on Sunday?
I expect a win, personally, but predictions, no.
Nozi. Why not?
No, you're putting me in a tight spot. But then, obviously, as everyone, we're expecting a win.
All right.
That's what I can say, yes.
All right. Okay, so since Highlanders is playing against a team such as Dynamos is also looking towards being able to win this game that is going to be played on Sunday. And Highlanders also have that hope of winning the game that is going to be played on Sunday right there. And it's two teams that have really been battling it for years now. We know it and we cannot deny it. So for a team such as Highlanders, what do they promise their fans?
Great football.
Only?
Yes, a great match. Of course, a great match. Like I said, this match is for our fans this Sunday. So yes, we're promising them a brilliant game.
And then people have been saying that Highlanders have not been conceding goals in which they have been expecting. Why then are you saying that Highlanders is going to be delivering a brave match when people have been bringing out such sentiments where they are saying Highlanders hasn't been really delivering the goals that they have been expecting?
It's only 2 games.
All right.
Really, it's only 2 games. It's only chicken in and
But
and
it's
platinum.
not just 2 games.
No,
it's crucial games.
Well, yes. I mean, it was just 2 losses, really.
Yeah.
After how many rounds of 19 rounds, you
Yeah.
know. So it's only 2 games. So, like I'm saying, it's a football match.
Yeah.
There are 3 results in every match. There's a win, there's a lose, there's a draw.
All right.
Really, but then, like I'm saying, we are hoping to come back stronger this Sunday.
All right, quite interesting sentiments right there coming in from Nozibelo Maphosa, and she is saying this time around Highlanders FC is coming in stronger. So all roads on Sunday will be leading to Barbourfield Stadium. That is where Highlanders FC will be playing against Dynamos Football Club, and this time around Dynamos is hosting Highlanders FC at the Barbourfield Stadium, and Highlanders is going to be playing away from home at the Barbourfield Stadium. You are still watching here on TV, the one, the only. After these messages, we continue with our discussion with Nozibelo Maphosa.